and welcome to another Jarvis Walker Brands fishing tips. Today we're going to take you through the basics of kayak fishing. Kayak fishing is a fantastic way to spend a day on the water and access areas that you might not be able to access with a boat or from land. One of the important things with kayak fishing, just like any type of fishing, is that you fish where the fish are. That means fishing structure, sandy drop-offs, weed bed edges, rocky points, current lines, and anywhere the fish are going to hold. One of the really important things that you need to be aware of when you're kayak fishing is that you take your safety seriously. And that means wearing a PFD. I'm wearing the Water Snake Pro Freedom PFD here, and it's really, really handy because not only does it make sure that if I fall in, that I'm safe because I'm going to float, but it's got areas to store all the kind of things that you might need. A pair of pliers here, some sunscreen there, my leader materials here, some soft plastics. Another handy feature is a pocket back here for a hydration bladder, which you'll have to source separately. So it means that I've got everything at access for easy fishing when I'm on the water. The other thing you're going to want is a small tackle box. Make sure you only bring the gear that you're actually going to use. Today we've got a range of different hard bodies, surface lures or poppers, some hooks and sinkers, and some swivels because we are going to fish with bait and we're also going to fish with lures. Let's go fishing. With the tide coming up to high, we figured we better do some lure fishing. This morning I'm fishing with a 1/8 of an ounce jig head on a 1/0 hook and a 3-inch soft plastic. What we're doing is casting around to imitate a bait fish profile, and just behind me here is a deep channel bordered on both sides by shallow structure. On this side we have a sandbank. Over there is a rocky headland with oysters and mangroves. So I'm going to drift along this sandy drop-off and cast my lure down into the deeper channel and along that edge. You don't really need to cast too far when you're fishing out of the kayak. It's such a stealth form of fishing that you can almost drift over top of the fish without spooking them. Little flathead. Little dusky flathead. Wish he was a little bit bigger. They're a pretty fish. The other thing to remember when you're kayak fishing is to be sun smart. I'm wearing 50 plus today. Remember when you're kayak fishing to keep it really simple. A rod or two, a little tackle box full of tackle. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. You never know what's going to happen. I just can't concentrate now. Can't believe that. The great thing about fishing from a kayak on the drift is you can really use the natural drift of the kayak to cover ground. If you want to be a little bit sneaky and increase your chances of catching a fish, you can just get a bait out behind you while you drift along. So we're drifting nice and slowly, so we can cover the ground really thoroughly. And then from here, I can start to cover the territory. Oh, what have I got here? Oh, a little flatty, almost legal flathead. Whoa. Gotta love shallow water kayak fishing. We're just up here on the sand flats. There's weed, there's a few little drop-offs. As you can see, there's a rocky edge along here. And I've just come up trumps with a very darkly coloured little dusky flathead. And be careful, they've got a few spikes on him. He's probably legal, but I'm just going to unhook him quickly and get him back in the water. As you can see, he's very well camouflaged in amongst those rocks down below. Just let him go nice and easily and he'll swim off. Look at that. Legal whiting. Be happy with that. We've found a little honey hole here. There's a few flathead. What you need to do when you find a spot is just to fish it for a little bit longer. Got another dusky flathead. This one's a little bit bigger than the other. It's a good thing that they're all increasing in size because that first one was pretty small. This fish would be about 35, 40 centimetres. A couple of these and you'd have a feed for the family. There are a few other items that are a must when you're kayak fishing. A landing net, like this Jarvis Walker Fish Friendly in the small size. I also love to have a depth sounder because it means that you can see the contours at the bottom and know the water depth you're fishing in, so that when you find those edges, or you might find a little bommy or a piece of reef under the water, you know that you can stop there and fish. I'm fishing with the Condor F238. It's a basic black and white sounder, but it's fantastic because it has watertight seals, which means it's perfect for kayak fishing. It will show you the bottom, and it'll show you where the bait and the fish are holding. And once you've finished fishing for the day, a set of wheels make it easy to launch and retrieve your kayak, to make it easy to use. That's the thing I love about kayak fishing, the simplicity of it. Just here in a couple of foot of water, a couple of rods, a couple of pieces of tackle, happy days. If you need any more information about the tackle we're using today, or the TFD that I'm wearing, go to jarviswalker.com.au. Get out there and do some fishing.